What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know, this is Komenji88, your independent source for wrestling, NASCAR, and music news. Tonight's topic for your source is, of course, tonight's pay-per-view, WWE Vengeance, which took place tonight, October 23rd, 2011. And as always, I will bring you full match card, full interviews, full vignettes, full everything. So, even some backstage action that I found interesting. So here we go. First match of the night, we saw a tag team title match between Jack Swagger. It was a team of Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler versus Air Boom, Kofi Kingston, and Evan Bourne for the tag team titles. And the winner of that match was Air Boom. They retained their titles. Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger lose. And as you all know, whoever watched Friday Night SmackDown last week, Teddy Long put Dolph Ziggler in a U.S. title match right after. No, we didn't know it was right after, but also put Dolph Ziggler in a U.S. title match at the pay-per-view. And I didn't realize this was going to happen that quick, which should lead us into the next match. It was a U.S. Championship match between Dolph Ziggler, who was the champion, and his challenger, Zack Ryder. Ziggler retained his U.S. title, but lost the tag team title match. So he was 1-for-1 for the night. Then we saw the third match, Beth Phoenix versus Eve Torres for the Divas title match. And of course, as you all know, I like the intensity. Let me just say that first. I like the intensity that Eve Torres is bringing to her character on screen. I like it a lot. She's not taking any more bullshit. So both Kelly and Natalya were banned from ringside thanks to John Laurinaitis. And earlier in the night, which is a WWE exclusive on the website, was it Natalya? No, it was Beth Phoenix who attacked Kelly. And then Eve came in and saved Kelly, and they had a knockout drag-out brawl right before the show. So that's how they ended up banned from ringside, both Kelly and Natalya. So Beth Phoenix retains her Divas Championship. There's not much to say about that. And then there was a backstage interview with the Big Show, conducted by Matt Striker. Big Show was talking about how he was gonna take the title and stop this momentum that Mark Henry had, and Matt Striker was like, "Are you sure you could do this?" You know, he's been mowing over everybody, and Big Show just basically put his fist up to Matt Striker's face and said, "Lights out." So basically, that leads us into the fifth match, which was Christian versus Sheamus. I believe I got the result wrong on this one. I believe Sheamus won, and I marked the wrong one. Yeah. Sheamus won this one, but I marked Christian, so I apologize on that one. I apologize. And then there was a backstage segment also with The Miz and R-Truth and John Laurinaitis, and The Miz and R-Truth were saying how much better he was conducting Raw, and how much better of a interim GM he was, and all this stuff. They were basically kissing up to him, and they were wondering why. Both the Miz and R-Truth were wondering why that John Laurinaitis basically brought him back, and basically he said, because I wanted kiss-ups. So that was that. And then Miz and R-Truth were bashing. Who were they bashing? CM Punk and Triple H. Just bashing them. And that leads us into the 6th match. Miz and R-Truth versus CM Punk and Triple H. Now this one was the first shocking moment of the night for me. Both the Miz and R-Truth win the match. I'm not quite sure on how they won the match, but they won the match either way. After the match, Kevin Nash pops out of nowhere, just pops out of the crowd out of nowhere, and starts pummeling, just absolutely pummeling Triple H. Skull Crushing Finale, that's how they won. Skull Crushing Finale to CM Punk. Because Triple H was outside the ring dealing with Kevin Nash. Or Kevin Nash was kicking Triple H's ass, I should say. So, I don't know how this all fits in, because I had no idea. That's the whole case in point of it. We had no idea that Kevin Nash was even going to be involved in tonight's pay-per-view, which will probably lead up to a Survivor Series deal with Kevin Nash. Because as we all know, he's signed with a 5-year deal. So, yeah. So, Kevin Nash basically beats up Triple H. Then we go on to the 7th match of the night, which was Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. And Randy Orton wins via the RKO. Cody Rhodes tried to have his beggars get involved, and basically Randy Orton caught on to that, and Randy Orton wins by RKO. So here we go to the 8th match of the night: Big Show versus Mark Henry, and this was a flashback, a immediate flashback to Brock Lesnar Big Show, because right in the middle of the match, they were right in the middle of the move sequences, and Big Show, I don't know how, well, I know how, but Mark Henry was on top of the ring post, and there was deja vu all over again. Big Show gives Mark Henry the suplex, and the ring collapses, breaks, completely just collapses, implodes basically, and it was like, holy shit. So they spend the next, 25-30 minutes cleaning up as best they could, getting both Mark Henry and the Big Show back to the back area to where they could receive medical attention. And Mark Henry didn't want any assistance. He walked himself back to the backstage area. And then here's the crazy part. John Laurinaitis gets on the mic and says, "I'm gonna get what I want," and that was a telling part of the night. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to do the best for the universe. He wants to do the best for him. And so he says, "I want what I want," and we're still gonna have the main event, which was Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. So they literally had the match with an imploded ring right as the backdrop. And John Cena, both of the combatants, John Cena and Alberto Del Rio, didn't know what to do with the collapsed ring after the Big Show and Mark Henry match. So they improvised as best they could. So Alberto Del Rio basically wins this match after going through a table, putting John Cena out and putting him through the via the Vengeance sign on the stage area, and this leads up to a program. Hold on, books. Let me just check my time here. This leads into a program that I overheard Sean's View Entertainment stating that WWE wants to take John Cena out of the title picture for a long while, and put him in a program leading up to Survivor Series. They're gonna put him in with The Rock and CM Punk and possibly Stone Cold Steve Austin at Survivor Series. So he's gonna do a program with all those folks, which of course it'll lead up to WrestleMania eventually, which of course the main event is John Cena versus The Rock, WrestleMania 28. So Alberto Del Rio retains his championship. There was no title changes as far as tonight goes, but I do have to say that this pay-per-view was 1,000% better than Bound for Glory. TNA, take some notes, please, would you? Because there was continuity in the storyline. We found out that John Laurinaitis is not about the WWE Universe. He's all about himself, due to his comment that he made before the main event. So a lot of shocking moments, a lot of telling incidents happened. Beth Phoenix is still your champion. Eric Boom is still your champion. Sheamus wins versus Christian. Miz and R-Truth win over Triple H and CM Punk, so we'll see how that goes. And then the biggest thing of the night, in the middle of that, CM Punk and no, not CM Punk, but Miz and R-Truth literally get in the middle of the last man standing match and absolutely pummel John Cena. So we'll figure how that goes on, how that figures out tomorrow night on Raw. So for that, this is Coolman Jr. 88, your independent source for wrestling, NASCAR, and music news. Hope you guys enjoyed this review of Vengeance 2011, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.